everybody, welcome to episode number 289 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis, and as we do each week on the show, along with my guest, we dive into a dish that neither of us has made before, but we go forward with the confidence that it's going to be fine. And on today's show, we are making paella. Paella! The whole day, I have been humming to the tune of the Gypsy Kings. Jambalaya and paella. I'm cooking today alongside the super funny comedian, broadcaster, author, Ali Hassan is on the show today. I'm really excited to get to hang out with him, make this delightful dish, and get to know him a bit better. So come on in the kitchen. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Thank you for being here today.
I like it. Well, so far, nothing's happened yet.
So far,
Who
so
knows
good.
how? Yeah, this could go so bad.
Step number one, friends, in this recipe, you gotta get your saffron. It says 30 threads. Did I count these? No, because he also says about half a teaspoon.
Right, and
Yeah.
let's give this a smell. It's great. Still got it. Still
It's
got it. A lot of
fermented.
people, because of how expensive saffron is, will buy it for one recipe.
Yes.
And classically, 8 years later, you go, "Oh, I do have saffron." I'm like, "Well, you did have saffron. Now you just have red threads."
This is from the start of the year.
Yeah, that's
so I
great.
think I'm
Oh
okay.
no, that's fantastic. 2 years, I would say, you can give.
Oh,
saffron.
okay. That's
because
good.
you're reconstituting it usually in some kind of liquid or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do, speaking of, you're gonna put some hot water over this and let it bloom for 15 minutes. Did it take
We
you
don't-
15 minutes to bloom? Oh, that's awkward.
Is this a chicken cutting board?
This is a chicken cutting
I'm
board.
gonna use it for its purpose.
Friends at home, we're making paella today, which you can do completely vegetarian. You can make this all seafood. But we are going with this recipe from I Am a Food Blog that can type, apparently.
It's on brand, I
It's
guess.
on brand, yeah. And apparently this is the best paella recipe ever. That's what he says.
I mean, you can say whatever crap you want on the internet, unfortunately, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how good it is. We're trying to follow it as closely as we possibly can.
We are indeed, and we've got the chicken. We're doing chorizo sausage and shrimp.
That's right.
The recipe also calls for clams, but we're not. No.
That's where
That's too
we took.
much.
That's where we took a little bit of a detour, and also the rice. I have to say
Yes.
this because there will be purists
Yes.
who say, "How dare you, you filthy scoundrels! How dare you not use Bomba rice?" I would have used Bomba rice if it was readily available in 3 different grocery stores in Toronto. So you want to blame Toronto.
Yeah.
We're the ones suffering here. You can do whatever you want at home, right? We're the victims again.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Just a telethon phone number. Sarah McLachlan, Angel will come in. Or in the arms of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, the link to this recipe is in the YouTube show description. You can scroll down, play along at home. Now, on the recipe, you're going to want to make a note. At the top of it, there's a little box that says how many servings. You can reduce this to be like 2 servings, and your measurements are going to change. We're gonna do 6-ish.
Yeah, we're reducing by a third,
Yeah.
I think, right? That's what we're gonna do. We're taking a third less of what it calls for. And the reason we're doing that is because we have a pan that's paella-ish,
Yes.
not as big as a
okay.
lot of the paella pans. Anyway, and we're also, what do we know about this recipe, yeah?
No.
We'll tell you if it's the best paella
Exactly.
recipe on the internet. We don't know yet. So rather than make a whole pile of food
Right.
that stinks, we're gonna make 2/3 of it that could be amazing. That's the way we're
And the name of the show is It'll Be Fine.
It'll be
So whenever it
fine,
happens, it's gonna be fine.
yeah.
My dad's gonna love it.
Yeah,
My dad's here. He's gonna enjoy it.
I pronounce that with 7 N's. Is that the way you do it? It'll be fine.
Now,
Please.
nowhere in this ingredients list does it mention the sauce. It's nowhere here. you have to read what is basically the War and Peace of recipe descriptions. It's huge. I Am Food Blog, you typed a lot. But nestled in there is a little thing about the paella sauce, which if you hadn't messaged me to say, are we making this, I would have forgotten about it.
And we don't have to, but really, again, as we dole out blame.
Yes.
Hey, I Am Food Blog. How about I am including
The
ingredients
sauce.
for the sauce, which I'm going to talk about later in this recipe.
Because nowhere in these pictures does it mention the sauce.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
No.
What you need for it is 1 egg yolk, some neutral oil, garlic, lemon, and I think that's it. And some hope.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. And you put it in a blender, mix it up, and then you have it after. That's all you need to do. That's it. All
I feel
right.
like I should stand like with a wider stance, so I'm at the same height as you.
Thank you.
But you don't go wider. You stand on your toes, and I go wider.
I was taller at the start of the pandemic.
Oh.
I've
no.
shrunk by an inch and a half.
An inch and a half?
I'm now 5'3". I was 5'4.5" at the start.
The tentacles of the pandemic. We're just learning what the pandemic's doing to so many of us.
Shrunk. And a book of yours came out. Huh? It's always there in my kitchen.
So.
It's a great book, and it's already signed by the author.
And I could do that again if you like. 2 pages. It does smell of a little bit of false advertising here. Because we're making paella with no bacon. And
No
the
bacon.
book is called Is There Bacon in Heaven?
I
And so
had
you
bacon
think-
this morning
There you go.
in honor
Thank
of
God.
Ali Hassan.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all clear, right?
And we're 2
Nobody's-
Montrealers.
Yeah?
With food backgrounds and comedy
Yeah.
stuffs.
Yeah.
We're basically the same person.
Yeah.
If you were a tiny white Eastern
Live
European
in
lady.
Etobicoke as
Yeah.
well, both of us. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Do you have 4 children?
I have 4 nieces and
There you
nephews.
go. See,
Close
it's
enough.
Just, yeah.
Same
yeah.
thing.
Put chicken breast in your paella. You know what you should do? Before you do that, take your paella pan, throw it off your patio. Just throw it out into the street. There's no point. Chicken breast, come on. We're having chorizo in this thing, right?
Yes,
we want it
we
to
are.
be fatty and meaty and flavorful. And I know people be like, no, chicken breast does have flavor. No. Something went wrong in your life where you think chicken breast is the worst part of the chicken. It's the absolute worst part of the chicken.
Yeah.
So we have slightly fatty chicken thighs. Even if we didn't have the fat on it, at the very least you should have chicken thighs in a dish like this, which is going to loan us a lot of flavor from the fats. And, which I know nothing about. This is from Auntie Sitara in Hamilton. Shout out to Auntie Sitara. This is a
Looks like there's a face in the oil.
it does look like there's a face. It's Jesus. Is there bacon in heaven? The implications of this book are so strong. You won't even know where it could. Heaven is speaking to us right now.
It is.
That's ready. So chorizo and chicken. Let's do this.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna make a wooden spoon. Memories of our parents doing that. Adding the rice.
Well, I feel like we need to be quiet.
It's
like
ASMR. Where we're adding more rice.
Oh, okay.
fine.
It'll be fine, Allie.
fine.
It'll be fine. You'll find yourself saying that more after you leave the show.
The pan is larger than the burner. It is. Rotated every 2 minutes to evenly distribute the heat. Okay. Once the stock is low enough, add the remaining 2 cups of chicken stock. What the? I don't know about that. What I'm seeing here is very like
Yeah.
more loosey than ours. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna be fine. You keep the heat. What I'm looking for is reduce heat to low. That's what Can I read the very end of the instructions here?
Yeah, do it.
Because you reduce the heat to low.
Yeah.
Okay, which I'm going to now.
Are we on peppers yet?
We are going to be on peppers very soon. You continue to cook without covering or stirring. We're still not covering. Unbelievable. Okay.
No protection.
No protection.
This
is
paella is
reckless.
gonna have 22
This is
children.
reckless.
This
The
is
rice
the Nick Cannon
absorbs
Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Then take 5-10 minutes
That's a lot
more.
of trouble.
Turn the heat to high for 1 to create the socorat. I believe we've already created the socorat, and you can tell people what the socorat is if you like.
It's the burnt ricey part, right?
It's the burnt ricey part.
It's not the technical. It's the best I could do. With this
The burnt
hand,
ricey
with this hand movement of the. What is this? What am I? Oh, this is looking great.
So if you go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
a Spanish restaurant, and you order the paella, if they say coming right up, you're not in a good restaurant. You should hear the words, the paella takes 20 to 25 minutes. Is that okay, ma'am, sir? And you should say, yes it is, because that means you guys know what you're doing. I'm just going to say that.
That's
Same
a good
thing goes
point.
with biryani.
Yeah.
There's like if you order a biryani, which some people will know, it's this steamed rice and typically meat dish. You know, that should steam for a while. If you're getting a biryani in like 4 minutes, you're getting stir-fried rice. Sorry to tell you that. You're not getting a good biryani. Yeah.
You're getting a biryani from someone else's table.
Yeah, that's also possible. Which is, you know what I mean? At that point, that's just a good conscientious server.
So what we have in here is the Dijon, the egg, the garlic, the oil, a little lemon juice. I'll put that in there.
And this is the paella sauce. Did you find out
Correct.
the name for this? There's a.
No,
We're gonna have to look
I
that
did
up.
not.
We're gonna have to look that
Let's
up.
make some noise here.
I'm pretty sure they don't call it paella sauce.
Stand by.
Every time I add a little bit of water, it's diluting it, so I add a little bit.
It's looking good.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
It's looking quite good.
See a paella and think, oh, they took hours. It's not so bad.
This guy from Valencia goes, "Do not try this recipe. They will never know what a real paella is.
The one we're using?
You Spanish people think you are the only ones who know how to make paella. Wrong. This is so funny. This is exactly what happens on the internet."
Oh, you're reading the comments.
I'm reading the comments.
Friends.
Yes.
It's time!
Woo!
Paella!
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, well, thank you. This is delightful. Here we go. We got our sauce. We're going to pour it on.
There's the crispy stuff. There's the crispy.
That's the money shot there, friends. That's what you want there, though.
I've got the only one. What the hell?
No, you got it.
Did I get there?
Yeah, you do.
Oh
Yeah.
I thought that was
Good, all right.
ground chicken.
Do
Oh, it did.
a little bit of the sauce here. I'm gonna drizzle.
Yeah? I'm going to bring it with. Can I
Alright.
bring it with?
Let's just do a little taste test here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do this here.
Am I allowed to
Get
use
a
it?
big spoon. Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. Bon appetit.
As I read the word paella on your fridge. Oh, God.
No shoot in the intro.
This socorat is, I see the value of it. I see the value of waiting for that. It's very, very nice and crispy bottom here. Not quite burnt. Right on the verge, I will say.
The texture is just a perfect little difference.
Great!
So flavorful. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get a shrimp.
I haven't had a chorizo yet, but I fully plan to.
He's going to the table, guys. See you later. It's gonna be fine. Happy holidays.